ground level, so quite possibly tomorrow morning you'll encounter mist or fog over the hills. But a consequence of all this cloud is, of course, it doesn't get very cold at night. There'll be no frost tonight, with the exception of some highland valleys, but 4s and 5s typically the lowest, which is really quite good for late February. So tomorrow, rush hour, euphemistically called, I know. Nothing's rushing weather-wise. The wind is very light, 5 miles an hour, bit of sun in the sky, 6 degrees, the low temperature. This haze here is mist or fog over the hills in Cumbria, possibly more so over the lowlands from the Fenland southwards actually to the Thames estuary. It could well be rather misty. I don't think there'll be a big problem of thick fog, but misty all the same, greyness, and it looks pretty dry and boring. All the way down to the tip of Cornwall and right across Wales you just see overcast skies and a light wind and a temperature of 6 or 7 degrees. Now across the RSC to Northern Ireland and Scotland, this is where the weather will change in the following 24 hours, but as you can see there's not much momentum to change things at this time of day. So throughout Tuesday let's watch the cloud break. In places there's a very slight breeze from the west, and so I think eastern Scotland and north east England will see some sunshine. Elsewhere it will be a rather rare visitor. Whether or not you have it, it's pretty mild at 9 or 10 degrees. 12 if you're lucky, for example in London, that's 54 in Fahrenheit. Now as Tuesday closes, same story again, a lot of cloud, but there's an obvious change in here. This curl of blue is a cold front on its way, and this is where the weather does actually change for Wednesday. The isobars tighten, that means the winds pick up, and the front itself brings some rain. But it makes precious little progress as it comes down through England. It's just a weak spattering of rain through Cumbria and maybe Tyneside. The sun comes out behind it, so a jollier day in Scotland, and a drop down to 7 degrees and Stornoway. Bit of a wind all the same. On the whole, though, I think I have to agree the weather's quite boring at the moment.